Hello, Rockets. For the next 4 weeks, we will be talking about the meaning of Advent. For us Christians, we celebrate Advent, which is 4 weeks before Christmas. And it's a time of preparation, a time of prayer, where we, take the time to prepare our hearts for the birth of Jesus. And as we prepare for this birth, we have a couple things to do. And throughout these 4 weeks, we will do 4 separate videos where we can, embark on this adventure and learn a little bit about Advent. So what is Advent? Advent is the season that prepares us for the birth of Jesus. It's very simple. And since, we are getting ready to buy the gifts, the presents, and all those good things, sometimes we miss the opportunity to really take the moment, the time, to be with our family and just to share with one another what it is to celebrate Advent, but also what it is to celebrate Christmas. Just the other day, I was watching a video where all the family was sitting around the living room. The Christmas tree was lit and everything was looking so beautiful, and everybody was on their phone. And the little boy goes and wraps up the little box and then puts phone box and then puts the phone in there. And then all of a sudden they start, playing games, talking to one another. That's what Advent is. Leaving aside what really doesn't help us to get closer to one another, to know a little bit more about what Christmas really means for us. And that's what Advent really is. It actually comes from the word Adventus, from the Latin Adventus, which means coming, or from the Greek parousia, which is like, preparing for the second coming of Christ. And we also celebrate it as the new year in the liturgical calendar. So in Advent, we have an Advent wreath, and it has 4 candles around it. As you can see here to my left, there's the candle lit. So every Sunday, we will light 1 candle, which reminds us of the hope that Christ brings us when He dispels all the darkness with His light. So the first Sunday, we will talk about hope. Hope, why hope? Well, because we have hope that Christ will come. Christ will be born, not only in the little manger there that we have perhaps prepared already, but also preparing our hearts so that He can be born there and so we can welcome Him. So as we continue to celebrate this Advent season, I just invite you to take time and just really reflect on the meaning of Advent. Actually, Advent is a very joyful season because, we have family coming from out of state, we have friends visiting, we go out of state to visit other people. And that's what the meaning of Advent is, to go back to the roots of our culture, to go back to the roots of the meaning of Christmas. Gifts are fine, of course. Everyone wants a gift. But the most important gift is our gift, the gift of each other to each other. So in the Advent wreath, as you can see, it's a circle. It's green. So what does the circle mean? That it's circular. It's actually oval. So it means that the love of Christ doesn't have a beginning or end. Also, the green, what does the green mean? Well, the green means that there's hope. There is life in Christ. And also, the red signifies or means our love for Christ and His love for us. So everything in the Advent wreath has a meaning, and everything that we do as Christians, as people of faith, has a meaning, and that meaning is transformed when we put it into practice. So as we continue our 4 weeks of these short videos, the next week we will talk about faith, and in the following week we will talk about joy, and the last week we will talk about peace, because that's what Christ brings into our lives.